One very good evening, and the gaming's starting up, so give me a moment to get everything in order. Took a little bit extra time, I apologize for that, but the game will be on screen soon. Alright, I'm officially back now. I can start the game. I'm sorry for taking a bit longer. At least the starting screen was in there. Let's play. Maybe at some point I'll do one of the different houses in my spare time. Because I'm interested in the different missions. At least I know there's like one major difference, but that's mostly it, if I'm correct. But still. I'm very curious on how that will all go. Alrighty. Loading time is a little bit longer. Yes, since I just started the game. But give it a moment. I am on my way to the trial. Percival Rackham's trial. Use the pulsar to launch an airborne enemy into something.
You're gonna regret coming here. Potato! You'll need to be quicker than that. Rookwoods don't go
They're using
down
Protego
easy.
for what? I'm not even there.
Revelio.
But yeah, how nice that I have to go through the entire forest. Hello? Why did that? Will be harder to defeat. Okay. Why? Oh! These guys are cool as fuck. Holy shit.
Revelio.
Thank God they're not enemies.
Expelliarmus.
I'm not in the correct setting.
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Dueling feats. Wait, I have to change something here too. So I need my... okay, I have a feeling this is proper now. 2, 3. That's a good combination.
Revelio.
Can walk back.
Producto! Confringo!
Levioso.
We repay blood with Incendio!
Producto!
Oh my god.
Incendio! Blood and watch as we spill! You can do better than that, coward.
Confringo.
Would that you all wielded that power for good.
Thank you, centaurs.
Accio. Revelio.
Okay.
This is almost too easy. One intelligent.
I heard something.
So, okay.
Confringo. Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder? Confringo! Potato! Stupefy!
Do not want to. I know how a way to go past all of this bullshit, apparently, so I just did not feel like I should. Wait. If there's a marker here...
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds.
Revelio.
I dream of making a better... Nothing to poach an arrow to except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle. What's this?
Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Potato. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Okay, cool. It's a bit more difficult, but still did it. So that's cool shit. Alrighty.
Revelio.
Oh, I have not seen these enemies before. Yeah, indeed. Having to go through the Forbidden Forest is quite rough. Not worse.
Intriguing place, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakar is, mind you.
Revelio.
And one more left. Fair enough. Okay, waiting here for him.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Could do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
Oh, that's a hidden.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
Revelio.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis.
Who's there? Expose! No! Confringo! Afraid to fight. Revelio.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. Pity. Confringo. Rather unwise. Never seems yours. Potato. Stupid one. I won't rest. You won't stop me. No! Leviosa. I won't rest until you're dead. Stupid one. Revelio.
How on earth could they have known about this place?
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
The unlocking charm, I'll get it soon. Yay! That's so cool.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Cool.
Revelio.
Just random tea, yeah,
I
sure.
imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry. Revelio.
Alright. Let's take care of something.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
What are we doing here? Oh.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Double ancient magic. Oh.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
How deep does this go? Holy shit.
Revelio.
What the hell?
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Wait a second. Oh no, that's the wrong button. Oh.
Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
Is that all?
These look familiar.
Accio.
Huh?
Accio.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
Accio!
The room changes when I move in and out of the archway. More statues.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Not making this easy on me.
Revelio! Accio!
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Accio! Accio!
Oh, sorry. Did I do that? Oh, no.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Oh, wait.
Accio!
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Oh, I can do it. I am stupid.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
I already did so, but then I made a mistake.
Accio!
Oh. do I do that?
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the
I'm
platform
not
to the
gonna-
other side of the bridge. I'll never get used to these floors.
It's cool that they move with you. Oh shit. Oh, I see.
Expelliarmus!
Oh, holy shit.
Confringo!
Bro.
Expelliarmus!
Bro, that's...
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
That's not fair.
Confringo! 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 Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Levioso!
Man. They are difficult. Holy shit.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Accio! Accio!
Damn it. Why did not... That did not work.
Revelio!
The response time is just bad.
Accio!
So I did that. Okay, that sounded so bad. Whoa.
Revelio.
More Wiggenweld potions, that's good. Maybe not as good, but...
Don't like the look of this.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego.
Okay, that's cool. I did it. Holy shit, no! Oh, wait!
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
What the fuck? Bro, why is that?
Confringo.
I'm not dying now.
Accio. Leviosa. Confringo.
Bro, what is he throwing at me? I don't understand. What am I supposed to? Greater orb as it's charging up. Okay, I can do that one apparently.
Protego. Confringo. Accio.
Oh, I guess.
Confringo. 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 Accio.
Finally, I did it. Yeah, he angry because this is a trial. But how you doing? Oh, okay, I did it.
What a relief.
Only cost me 4 potions.
Revelio.
Another pensive.
Not offensive. Glad you could join me. It's been a long time, man.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
He's too young to understand.
Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
It doesn't sound good. I think she did something that she shouldn't have done.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
It's really already been an hour. Goddamn. I know. 40 minutes of playtime.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Yeah, we're at that point that he can tell me. Oh, nice. Oh. Oh. Pumpkin.
I should ask Sirona at the...
About a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
Almost level 18, so I can almost wear it. Oh. Okay, that's the fastest way.
You can stop a thief in their tracks.
Ah, new face.
Revelio.
Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spint Witches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare yew-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Nice doing business with you.
Yeah.
That
Obviously,
item is of the highest quality.
There's only one good one, and
You'll
I'm
be
spending
thrilled with
2k
that
on it.
broom, I promise
The
you.
black broom. That's way too cool.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
So it means I can fly in a bit? It's a black broom with purple electricity. Holy shit. The purple flames. Oh my god, that's cool. I'm a fly. Ew. Hell yeah. This way I can travel everywhere faster. Okay.
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Yeah, that's funny.
Made it. Ha! Now that's more like it. This'll take some getting used to.
Oh my god, why?
This is rather fun. Excellent. Success. Now that's more like it. Did it. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I did get the time back. Good job. Still 20 seconds faster. Could have done better.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I never thought someone would ever best Imelda's time.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
I'm flying everywhere where I can. It's way too fun.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
You're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Right, I'm almost level 18. Which quest shall I do? Do the fun little tasks to unlock stuff.
Hello again. I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Ha, stop by the shop when you can. Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your
I
help.
don't have the money yet.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
It's a wonderful thing.
Someone's been paying attention in Madame Kagawa's class.
Brilliant.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office. Bring it out into the world.
Glacius!
There you go. Catching them quickly.
Revelio. Repulsor.
New cluster.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it in... His experience.
No.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast food? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Cute.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst, over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again. for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Beautiful.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howen mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howen, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahamora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck.
Finally,
and thank you.
Learning how to open doors. Opening locks. Okay, I need to fix these, by the way.
Aloha, Mora.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel. That had better.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
Damn, it's the first time I was caught for something cool. We're trying this. That's right.
Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Revelio.
Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Grandma and Pippa wouldn't be so combative if the ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Tell, I suppose. Anyway, remarking Professor Hecat's class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. He's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll? How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too.
How
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we? I hope there are no students in the hospital who want to.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed.
That's unfair. I cannot hide here.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons.
God
on
fucking
Hogwarts.
damn it! I have to. Do I have to do the whole thing again? That sucks. And of course.
Faculty Tower is off limits to students.
God damn it, man.
Revelio.
It's a shame I have to walk up here again, like fully, but. God fucking God, fuck you. I hate this weird sneaking around. What the hell, man? Nothing works in the same way as it should. God fucking damn it. Even here you can go past it. Can they make this any more stupid? Need to go up to the fucking hospital then? But it does not want to cooperate at all. Come on, man. I want to finish this.
Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season. I know you want to throw me in there, and Ravenclaw would not have been right. Not this time.
Search.
What was that? It's an adjustment that encompasses the whole of the human condition. What's that? Well, the cheese flying about the golden snitch. Rather a lot like life, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose I should pay closer attention in the next match, if there ever is one.
Move away, please. I want to go.
Revenue. Hello, Hamora. Confringo.
I'm stuck. This sucks so much. Fuck off. Why did he react to all that? He shouldn't hear it.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Man, I hate this so much. And now you're like quickly downstairs and walking this way because I'm suddenly walking that way, of course.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Oxmead, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the ones who asked for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Yeah, and there's another one that's the main quest. Shall I do this last one or shall I save? No, I know. once a brother, but I'll save the game. That way I'm also able to do something else too. Okay, so I'll be raiding them in a little bit. Alrighty, I'll be raiding them. See you next time.